Hi there, welcome. This is Joey from Joey's Magic Tarot. Welcome to my YouTube live. I'm just trying to get this situated where it's horizontal. Is there a way to mirror this? I don't think so. That's that. Okay. All right, well, I'll just do my best. I think everything looks okay. I think everything is okay. I think everything looks good. I wish this was a little bit different like that, but I guess I gotta keep the phone like this. Okay, sorry about that. Just want to make sure I get this situated here. I think I'm good. Right here in the middle. Sorry about that. I'm not. Okay, I think that's okay. Abracadabra, welcome to my live. Boop. My wand. Okay, how is everyone doing today? Let me make sure. You know what? Let me turn this on. Ooh, that's bright. Good vibes only. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today's a great day, guys. Sorry about that. Let's get some water going. Today is a great day. Today's a wonderful day. Hey, if you need some positive affirmations, if you need some positivity, I got a piece of mail with a debit card, and the envelope was bright green and said, "That's money." I was like, "That, you know what? Thank you, universe. Thank you for reminding me. That's money. Money is everywhere. Money is all of us. Money is energy. We are energy. We are all connected. Money is not something you get. Money is something that you are. We just have to vibrate with it and get on the frequency of money." Okay, so what do I want to do today? Let me see if anybody pops in that would like a reading. This is so different than TikTok. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything on here. Lighting on? Lighting off? Oops. Sorry about that. I'm trying to make sure I get all the settings right. I'm still new. Just my finger. Me. Oh, the camera's over here. That's why. Oh, camera's over there. So you gotta tell. Oh, I see. Like that. Sorry about this 2 minutes of me adjusting the camera. If you made it this long, thank you. So I was thinking about doing a collective reading, pulling some oracle cards, some affirmation cards. Let me just make sure. Sometimes people will still pop on here. Give it a few minutes and see if anybody comes on. Well, I'm waiting. I'll pull a numerology number. Let's see. This wheel, I use this wheel for TikTok. I can't unmirror or mirror whatever the setting is. I can't do that, so it's going to be reversed, unfortunately. Let me get a little bit of music going. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. I'm here for some casual tarot, some new age chat, things like that. I love doing tarot readings. I love doing tarot. I like connecting with people, talking to people. I love doing readings. You know, getting a story built, seeing how the cards make sense to them. You know, having them tell me, "Oh, that makes so much sense. I can't believe you knew that." Sometimes I can't believe I knew that either. I don't know how I knew it. I just knew it. Sort of like, you know, like a faucet. There's not anything really special about me. I'm just an open channel. I'm just a faucet. I'm willing to just have the energy flow through me because I genuinely want to make sure I'm giving people good answers, positive answers, and not leading people down the wrong path. I definitely don't want to give somebody the wrong information. So I just approach it like that, you know, from that place of, you know, just that I'm like, it's like turning on a faucet. If you turn on the faucet, water is going to come out. So I just turn on the faucet, the water comes out. I'm not anything special. A faucet's not that special. It's just the vehicle for the information to flow through, and that's the approach that I'm taking. That's how I'm approaching it. Let me see something. Oh, actually, I think that looks better. Let's see. This should be public. Let me see something. Let me see if this is actually public live or not. If I set it up wrong, I want to do it again. Sorry. Sorry if you're watching 5 minutes of me doing nothing. Hopefully it's an entertaining 5 minutes of me doing nothing. Alright, how do I fucking see if I'm live? Yeah, I'm live. Let me just have somebody go and see. Alright, let me just check. All right, I think I'm live. I think I'm live and it should be public. But no one's on here yet, but we'll just wait it out a few minutes. I'm still getting new to all this posting and live and, you know, all this stuff that, man, my mustache looks really fucking big. No, that's not the right one. How do I tell if it's public? I think it is. Yeah, it's right there. It's public. It's right there. So that's my side profile. Huh? I'm watching myself on my computer. All right, well. Okay, so if you sat through 7 minutes of me trying to figure out technology, please reach out to me for a free reading. And comment that you sat through 7 minutes of me doing nothing. Okay, all right. So let's do it, guys. Let's get some readings going. Oh, I think. Wait, is that me that liked it, or is there somebody on here with me? All right. So whoever's here with me, would anyone like a reading? All right, today's a good day. Today's a good day, a great day, a fun day, a happy day. Today's the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. So let's do a collective reading. Well, let's first get a numerology number. Let's get an angel number to start off this reading. And then if anybody pops on here and wants a reading, let me know. I know it says that they're $10, but I'm building the audience on here, so I want to do some free readings and just do some collective readings. What's a good angel number for us today? What do we need to know today? What's a good angel number for the collective, for the vibe tribe, for the, I don't know, I'm going to use the word magic. 63, 63. 63 is 9. Cultivate positive attitude, solutions, and inspire. Cultivate a positive attitude toward life. Look for the good in every situation and focus on the solutions rather than the problems. I love that. Surround yourself with positive people who inspire and uplift you. I was talking to someone today. I did a reading today with someone, and where's the camera? I did a reading with someone today, and I'm going to be honest with you. While talking with him, he said to me, I'm surrounded by a lot of negative people. And the truth is, man, if you're surrounded by negative people that are always looking at the bad side of things, that are always expecting the worst, that even if good news happens, they're going to give you 10 reasons why, you know, it's a bad thing. Man, you have to really, really be careful and really make sure that those people do not have an effect on your life, and that you can keep them separate and keep them at a distance, because that negativity will drag you down faster than anything. It's like when you're coming from a poor place, from a poor family, a broken family, you know, coming from abuse and neglect, when you've had years and years and years and years of just nothing but negativity, beating you down, weighing you down, holding you down, keeping you down, just nothing but bringing you down, that takes a while to uproot that. That takes a while to clear that out. Think of like a really dirty body of water, really dirty gallon of water, and you're pouring that through a Brita filter. It takes a while for the water to get clean. Think of your soul as that, like an energetic body of water. As we go through life, we pick up things, old emotions, negative habits, negativity, just the things people say to us, broken hearts, abuse, pain. We pick up all of that energy, like all those things have an energy to them, and we like, they kind of stick to our soul, like tarnish, like black soot, like smoke, like dirt, And when you start awakening, you're trying to be positive and see the brighter side of life, but you're doing that in gallons of dirty, filthy water from all those years that, all the shit that happened to you in life. And so guess what? It takes time to clear the filter. It takes time to let the energy of, like, let's say you're listening to frequencies and it's pure frequencies. Let's say you're saying affirmations. Let's say, you're reaching out to a tarot reader to do a reading for you. You're praying, you're going for meditative walks, you're meditating. These are all the things, the positive energy, the clean energy, the pure positive energy is flowing through you. But guess what? You have gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons of filthy, dirty, fucking bullshit water that you have to clear, that has to be cleared. So you have years and years of negativity. It takes time for the soul to cleanse all that. And one thing I learned is that your soul will cleanse yourself of that negative energy by bringing things up in your life that cause that energy to manifest. Stupid shit will happen that will cause you to have an outburst of anger and rage. And you think, wait a second, where is this rage coming from? Why am I so angry over something so stupid? The way you clear those emotions out, the way you clear out those frequencies, the way you clear out that negative energy is to feel it. You have to feel the energy. You have to allow yourself to feel the anger, feel the pain, feel the fucking frustration. You have to let yourself feel the anger. And then when you feel it, I don't know, break something, curse, yell, scream, curse the heavens. I don't know, do those kind of things. And then as that stuff comes up, I see it like rising, like grease rising, or soot, things like that rising to the surface, and then you can skim it off the top. And the more you do that, the more the pure energy, the clear energy, the love, the frequencies of love, the frequencies of joy, the frequencies of happiness, of positivity, a good conversation with a friend that makes you both feel good, an answer to prayer, something coming through for you that you've been waiting on, and then that's a positive energy. Singing, feeling good, watching happy movies, laughing, all of these things are positive energies that are going to flow through you and take all that soot and dirt and grime with it. Saying affirmations in the mirror, building yourself up, loving yourself. Anything that makes you feel good is a pure positive energy. And the more you feel those things, the more you push out and clear out all that bullshit that's holding you back, like a Brita filter, like a water filter. The more that pure positive energy flows through you, the clearer and cleaner and clearer and cleaner your soul becomes. So that then, now it's like all that negative stuff that was holding you back is gone. And yet things will come and stick to you here and there, but you still do the work every day. But that's a way to imagine how what it takes to clean your mind. It's like how the Bible says, by the washing and renewing of your mind. It's like when you grow into the Christ mind, when your consciousness elevates and you realize that everything is energy, and this old emotion I'm holding on to is nothing but negative energy that's holding me back. When you see it in your mind as like cleaning dirt off of a white clear garment, or cleaning dirt off of your soul, and then your soul is clean and vibrant and full of life, and see it that way. And then that every time you say affirmations, every time you do something where you're changing the frequency, it's like running water through a filter. You're filtering out all that negativity. You're filtering out all that bullshit. Okay, let's get an affirmation today. Let's see. This is from the Clarifying Life Situations deck. Okay, what's a good message for today? All right. It says, sculpture of self. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual art of forming and expressing identity. Oh, create a new identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with true essence. This is about creating you. Think of it like, see this picture here? It's just like that. It's like you're covered with all that soot and grime and, all that negative energy. And you're clearing it away to reveal the true soul, the true essence of who you are. Some people on this earth that we think are just miserable, they're not miserable. They just have a lot of stuff that they haven't been able to let go of. And it's just putting out a vibration that's not their true essence. No one is truly miserable. We're all full of love, peace, joy. We're fractals of God having these earthly experiences. All right, I want to do a collective reading. Let's see. What does the collective need to know? Should I do a soulmate reading, a love reading? All right. Should I use this deck? Yeah, I'll use the traditional tarot deck. Let's see. What do we need to know? Okay, what does the collective need to know during the magic hour? Some casual tarot. I really hope that I'm fucking public on here and that this is not private, because is that why nobody's coming on here? I want to make sure I'm doing this right, guys. Hang on one second. Okay, what does this collective need to know? Let's do a love reading. Those are pretty popular. No, let's do a financial reading. Let's do a money reading. Let's do a money reading for the collective. Let's see. For the collective, or let's do a money reading for... I don't want to just do Scorpios. There's so many fucking Scorpio videos out there. Scorpio is not the only sign in the zodiac. We're just the most intense. And we're the one that loves the zodiac more than anyone. All right, let's do... How about this? We're going to do a financial reading for anyone that finds my video. So, Holy Spirit, angels and guides, my personal guide, Mark, give me the energy channel through me. What's the message for the collective regarding our finances? Speak to me. I'm an open channel. Just flow through me. This is not about Joey. Of course, every time I do a reading, the reading does actually apply to me as well. It just seems to happen that the reading I'm doing, I can always apply it to my own life. I think it's because we draw the people to us that resonate with us. Okay, so what does this collective need to know about our finances and about money and career? Money, career, finances. What does this collective, whoever finds this video, what do they need to know? Guys, I shuffle a lot. I don't know why. I just keep shuffling until I really feel like it's done. Okay, what do we need to know? This could be for people starting their own bit. Okay, we're done. Two of Cups, we have to make a decision from the heart, following our soul's calling, listening to our higher self, getting to know our higher self. Interesting. So that card came flying out. Hang on one second, guys. Hang on one second. Okay, I know it's mirrored. I don't have, YouTube doesn't have a way to flip it around so you can read the cards properly. Okay, so the collective, oh wow, look at that, guys. This is really crazy. All right, so Two of Cups popped out to tell me we're done shuffling. Just start pulling cards already, you knucklehead. The Lovers, again, about decisions. I said let's do love. They said no, let's do career, buddy. And now look, it's all about two relationships. First card is, again, this one is saying, this one also, now this is a major arcana, similar to the Two of Cups, about balancing your emotions and making a decision based on your emotions, which could also be symbolic of divine counterpart. The Lovers is saying the same thing. You're being called to make a decision from the heart. This could also be saying that the money and finances that you're looking for can be found in something spiritual and to go with what your higher self is leading you to do. So this starting off right away, Major Arcana, first card. This is interesting. So let's see what else unfolds for this money reading. I want this to be a money reading, not love. I know I said love at first, but I want this to be a money and financial reading. Another Major Arcana, but you're the Emperor. So this is saying that you have what it takes to build the career you want, to build the finances you want. And the Lovers is saying to choose from the heart, to follow your intuition. This is also another spiritual card. Are you being called to be an Emperor, to be a leader, a spiritual teacher? I keep getting this message. Maybe it's because it's what I'm hearing for me, but I don't know. I think the world is changing. I think so many people are being awakened, and they're being awakened to do things like this, to do things in this spiritual world. Another Major Arcana. Okay, so we're being asked to wait and, just be patient with our finances right now and pour our emotions into the thing that lights us up, the thing that we feel most aligned with, which is the message I'm getting from this card right now. You have your guardian angels, you have your guides, you are a divine being, you have your feet in the water. And, water is where life is, water is the conductor of life. And this card is saying to pour into the thing that is bringing you joy. Pour into the thing that flows through you like water. Pour your heart into the thing that lights you up and be patient with it. This is an interesting reading right now. And the Lovers is saying, yeah, you've hit rock bottom. This is below the Lovers card. You've hit rock bottom. Maybe you've made the wrong choices before, and maybe you didn't choose from the heart like the Lovers card says. But let's see what comes next. So at this point, yeah, we see you're worried about your finances. You're nervous. You feel like there's a lot of pressure on you. You feel like you're at the bottom and you have to work your way all the way up, and it's overwhelming. Now, this middle card of the 9 cards, this is going to be the overall energy for the collective. 10 of Cups. You're going from 10 of Swords to 10 of Cups. You're going from complete heartbreak, bottom of the barrel, feeling lost, hopeless, confused, to complete opposite. Total emotional fulfillment. And by the way, the swords are all about our mind. The swords are about our mind, our intellect, the things we think, how we approach life. Look at this. 10 of Cups, total emotional fulfillment. Happy family, happy life, looking up to that rainbow, looking up to the heavens for all the beautiful things, manifesting, bringing things from the heavens down. So your overall energy is 10. So again, now you're going from your Emperor and you're building the life of your dreams. You're going from that 10 of Cups when you choose from the heart. Now, Temperance is saying that someone's going to come in your life and they're going to help you with this business, with your finances. 3 of Pentacles is, 3s are about coming together with someone, building something together. If you think, mom and dad come together, they make a baby, that makes 3. So this is about birthing something, bringing something to life, taking the money you have and investing in something, and somebody maybe coming along with an idea for investment. I'm just going with what I feel intuitively. That's below Temperance. So that's saying, all right, you have the 3 of Pentacles, you've invested in this business, in this side hustle, maybe you've taken that course, whatever the case might be, wait it out, be patient, apply temperance to that, knowing that this was a divine spiritual guidance you got, this, whatever it is that you're doing. Hang on one second, let me just get these cards organized. I just want to move these cards around a little bit. And so it's saying then, be patient and just know that this was your guidance that led you there and things will work out. Okay, next card below the Lovers and below the 10 of Swords is this 5 of Cups. You've been quite emotional and you've been quite sad and quite overwhelmed with your financial status, with your career, with your money, with all that stuff. And you've been in a little bit of mourning about it, quite worried about it, But here's the thing, because you're broken, 10 of Swords, bottom of the barrel, 5 of Cups, your emotions are spent at this point. But the Hangman below the Emperor, below the 10 of Cups is saying now this one is saying to wait. Wait it out. Try to see this, what's happening. See the 10 of Swords. Try to see that 5 of Cups from a different perspective. Did that 10 of Swords, did that broken heart, did that lead you to where you are now? Let me just see something, guys. Hang on one second. If there's comments, I don't know where they are. Hangman says to try to look at things from a different perspective. This is another major arcana. This is actually the fourth one out of 8 cards. So the collective is going through a lot right now. We're waking up. We're dealing with a lot. Again, this is about being patient and looking at things from another perspective. Look at that Ten of Swords as, okay, I hit rock bottom, and I know that this is actually this is really the guidance, because sometimes my sinuses, when I'm talking about certain things, it's like something happens, and I lose my voice for a second. Hang on one second for me. This happens. If this happens to anybody else that does this kind of stuff, let me know. Is it like a chakras thing? Like all the time talking, and this weird thing happens where it's just like I lose my voice, my mouth starts watering. It's like this weird, I don't know. It's just weird thing that happens. Okay, so again, this is another major arcana. Look at things from a different perspective. Try to see that Ten of Swords moment as the end of a cycle, the end of this really hard time that's leading you to this new place. Try to look at the Five of Cups as a way to grow your mindset. You know, those emotions being so strong, transmute that energy into something positive. So the Hangman is saying, look at your situation from a different perspective. Maybe try to see it as these things were needed for your soul to grow. These were needed to get you to this next phase in life. Not to be upset with those things. You know, as an emperor who's longing for that Ten of Cups, you know, you're emotionally fulfilled, but you're waiting for the other things to happen. You're waiting for, you know, the finances to kick into high gear, you know, for the home to come in, for the new, you know, the better vehicle, you know. You're waiting, and life is good, and it's happy and fun and vibrant. And you're saying to the universe, all right, give me more of this. I want more of this. You know, help me up level my life. I'm ready to go to the next level. I'm ready to do something different. I'm ready to experience something different. And you did. Look at that. You have a Knight of Cups coming. You have a Knight in Shining Armor coming to you. This is below Temperance and below the Three of Pentacles. This person coming into your life is going to help you financially. They're going to help you with this business endeavor, with whatever this is. This Knight in Shining Armor is going to come with an offer that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. Interesting reading. Interesting reading. I don't really see much about Pentacles in here. So what does the collective need to know? Make a decision from the heart with the strength of the Emperor and the patience of Temperance. Your heart's been broken. You've been at the bottom of the barrel, but you're still hopeful for that Ten of Cups moment, and you're looking for that, and you're willing to pull your resources together with someone or take advice from people, Three of Pentacles, in building your business, building your brand, getting yourself out there. Five of Cups, you know you're emotional about things, but you're choosing to see things from a different perspective, and you're waiting for that Knight of Cups to come in with that offer. Because you are the King of Wands. You're establishing yourself in work. You're approaching work from a divine, masculine, and mature sense. You know what to do, and you do it well, and you do it with all your heart, with all your might. If you look at his wand, I'm not sure about other wands in the tarot. I have to look at each card individually. Actually, let me see that right now just to see. Yeah, so look at the wand. See how this wand, he's holding it, and it's got growth on it. He's not doing anything with his other hand. His right hand is rest. His right hand is resting. It's relaxed. He's working with his left hand, showing that he's not working with both hands, meaning he's secure. He's got the strength on this side. He's relaxing in that strength and that security. He's relaxing in all the abundance he has. And with the left hand, he's holding on to the work with that hand, knowing that when he does the work, it'll bring him what he needs. He's secure. He's on that throne. He's not going anywhere. It's a very positive card. So approach the work. Approach what you're doing with King of Wands energy. And approach it with Queen of Swords energy. This could be a divine relationship. This could be a married couple. This could be a couple working together. This could be, you know, just you working with a business partner. Queen of Swords, King of Wands. Now, this Queen of Swords energy, she's in the clouds, but she's on a secure throne of concrete, cement. She's above the situation. Her thoughts are in the heavenly realms, but she's mature about it. Her thoughts are in the higher realms, but she can be cunning and sharp with her words. But this is someone that knows what she wants, and she goes for it with clarity. She's very clear-minded. The King of Wands could be a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen of Swords can be these damn fruit flies, golly. The Queen of Swords can be air energy, and that is what the hell? Oh, golly, air energy is what do you call Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I like how these two, when they come out side by side like that, they're both facing opposite directions. It's like there's a balance between the mind and what the logic is that I need to apply to my business, to my career, to my finances. And then the other one in the other direction is very grounded and rooted and knows how to bring those thoughts into action. So you have the thoughts, and this guy, she's got the thoughts and the creativity. She knows where to take the business, but this one's got the grit, the stamina, the vim, the vigor. This one knows how to actually make those thoughts a reality, which is a really powerful combination. Page of Swords. Look, this is a younger person that's done the work. They've done the work. They've learned the skill. They've learned the trade, and they're starting out. This could be somebody like an employee, possibly someone coming to you with an idea, a creative idea, maybe coming to you with some news. Hey, try this thing. Oh, hey, I heard about this. If you're looking for a job. Oh, hey, I heard about this job. If you're starting a business. Oh, yeah, hey, try out this app for your business. It might really help you out. So this is somebody younger coming to you with an idea related to work, related to business. And this Four of Cups is actually saying, just, don't give up. You're establishing things. It's an emotional time. But whatever is being brought to you, this might be for the person that is a little mad that the way things are going is not exactly what they wanted. And they're sort of saying to God, to the universe, wait a second, this is not what we planned. What's happening here? I don't know if this is what the hell I want. What are you doing to me here? I don't want this. But whatever it is that is coming to you, whatever it is that this Knight of Cups is bringing to you, evaluate it with that Queen of Swords energy. Think it through. Don't hate it at first glance because it's not exactly what you wanted. This could be a business opportunity, something like that. Okay, let's see. One more card. What does this collective need to know about their finances? So, for example, I was pursuing something in business for a while, and then it didn't work out, and I got kind of mad about it, and then I ended up doing this, which is much better for me, much more fulfilling, soul fulfilling. It's that kind of thing. It's like, wait a second, that's not exactly what I wanted. Why is the universe bringing me that? And the universe is saying, well, this might actually be better for you, so maybe don't fold your arms and say no to it. Give it a chance. Four of Cups is saying, give this thing a chance, whatever it might be. Okay, what's the collective need to know about their finances? Is there anything else we need to know about our finances? I'm not really seeing finances in here. It looks like it's all about the mindset that'll lead you to the finances, but nothing specifically about the finances other than the Three of Pentacles. It's like a lot of emotions, lots of work. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is all about emotions and mindset. These are the things that are holding you back from the finances, from the work, are the emotions and your mindset. And so this reading is encouraging you and helping you figure out what to do with your emotions, with your mindset, and how to approach whatever it is that you're trying to manifest financially, whether a job, or whether a career, a business, you're an entrepreneur. What do we need to know about our finances? You have a new beginning coming. You have a new beginning coming. Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning that's emotionally fulfilling. So that's another Cups in this reading. Queen of Wands, yeah. Someone coming into your life, again, approaching your business from strong, mature energy. She's got that flower showing that she can grow the work that she puts her hands to, puts her mind to. But don't work too hard is the message. Or this could be saying that when you're starting what you're starting, it's going to be a lot of work. So, just be prepared for that kind of work. This is also the third 10. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. 3 10s in one reading. You have a lot of emotions and a lot going on. But this is showing you, look to people for help. You're surrounded by a lot of people. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, King of Wands, Knight of Cups. You have a support system. You have people around you that can help you. I wasn't sure if I should pull this last card, and I pulled it, and it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's saying you're the King of Pentacles. You can manifest and grow anything you want. This king is surrounded by luxury. Surrounded by it. Look at this. Incredible. Yeah, and you're coming to a happy place. 4 of Wands. You're going to get that recognition, build that strong foundation in work, and be celebrated. All right, let's see. What else does the collective need to know? Let me see from a different deck. Let me try this. Let me try the Wizards. The Wizards Tarot. Give me a couple of cards to wrap up this reading. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? I was going to take a sip of that soda. I decided not to. If you guys see me getting little fruit flies, I brought a little bit of fruit into the house. There's no fruit anywhere in the house now, but I'm in a ground floor apartment in Alabama on a golf course near a swamp. And the bugs, they're just always around. They're just always around. They drive me crazy, these damn fruit flies. Okay, what do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Give us a couple of cards about what do we need to know with this really intense reading, all about our mind and our work. Basically, this reading is saying to be patient, look to your higher self, seek your spiritual guidance, be open for the universe bringing something into your life that you weren't expecting. You know, ask people for help. But that there's a lot of support in this reading, that you're okay financially, and you're going to be okay. Because this whole reading was really about the mindset and about the action you're taking. Because your mindset is actually what's determining your finances. How you feel and what you think of your finances, that's what's determining your finances. Do we need to know anything else? What else do we need to know? I feel like there's something. I wish somebody was on here to chat with me to let me know, but I feel like there's something else we need to know. What am I looking for here? Sometimes I think, am I trying to force something to happen? I'm not sure, but if, by the way, anybody on here, if you want a reading, let me know. I'll do a mini reading for you. If you want to subscribe, share, like the live, all that stuff, we could do a reading. My private readings start at $33 for, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. And then I go on TikTok every night and do these mini reads. They're $10. You get, I don't know, 9 cards or so. So they're mini, but they're not really mini. They're pretty extensive. Okay, that's it. I'm done shuffling this damn deck. What do we need to know about our finances? Okay, finances. We're asking about money, not mindset, not swords, not that stuff. Sometimes I argue with the spirit world. I want a clear answer. What do we need to know? Okay, I'll take that. Ace of Pentacles, you do have a creative beginning, a brand new beginning coming with finances. So something is going to come to mind that you can do. And it's going to come in quickly. 8 of Wands. The Wands are about work. So when this idea comes financially, it's going to happen very quickly. 8 of Wands energy. It's going to come flying in. 8 is the number of wealth. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many cards here. I think that's it. It's just that, you have a new beginning coming. Work on the mindset. Seek your higher guidance for what this thing is you're supposed to do. Be open to things happening that you weren't expecting. Because the Lover's card is all about making a decision from the heart and following your heart and your intuitive guidance. But remember, the last two cards here, King of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and this started out with a 2 of Cups, balancing out your emotions and making a decision. So this is all about decisions, but Ace of Cups shows a new beginning coming. Knight of Cups, someone is coming in with an offer. You're surrounded with good people. King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. This is a really positive reading. I think this is good. This is good because, like I said, the thing that's holding you back is your mindset. Our mindset, and then our mind creates our emotions, and the emotions are the frequencies, and that tells the universe what we want and what we need. And so this whole reading was about dealing with your mindset and starting to believe and making the decision that you can have what you want. You can do what you want. You can have a career that you want, and putting that out there. Is anybody on here that would like a reading? I hope that resonated and made sense. That was all about the mind. It was all about the mind, and it was all about, making a decision and asking for help, taking a chance. Let's see, who else is on here? Is anybody on here that would like a reading? Hi there, sure thing. Yeah, I could do a reading for you. I'll do a mini read. Just tell me your name and your zodiac sign and what your question is. And then, if you want to subscribe to the channel, share, like, those things help out my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build up the YouTube channel. And I started coming on live on here to do that, to reach out to people, to connect to people, to do these readings, to give back. The rest of this month, these last 11 days in August. Thank you. Well, you're a Virgo, so I know you're an overthinker. I deal with a lot of Virgos lately. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see let's see. Okay, let me do a general reading for you. And does B need to know anything for the end of August or beginning of September? What's your birth date? You just give me the month and day. Are you an August Virgo or a September Virgo? If the Virgo can overcome their perfectionism and actually do the damn thing instead of always changing and thinking of a better way to do the thing they're trying to do, they can really do great things. But the Virgo gets stuck in perfectionism. Okay, what does B need to know about her? How about this? What does B need to know as her birthday comes up? What does B need to know for this coming year? I'm using this deck, this Wild Reflections deck. Five of Wands. Now, this in traditional tarot, this could be about some conflict at work, things like that. Yeah, closing out the year, good idea. Yeah, but this particular card doesn't seem negative, this Five of Wands. This just seems like you have a lot of people around you. But it could be that a lot of people, or there's a lot of talk, maybe big family, possibly a lot of talk at work, but maybe they're not talking to each other. But this particular one, see, I read intuitively based on the deck. And this particular Five of Wands, I don't get a negative energy. I just get a lot of people around you. And they all seem to be, they're just not communicating very well. But not negative, just a lot of people around you. And that could be your job, your day job. But, oh, look at that. Actually, you got the Magician card. So this is actually a major arcana telling you, encouraging you to tap into your magician energy to create the life you want. How old do you be? And so this is actually a pretty powerful card. So whatever that Five of Wands is, you have to tell me where the energy is coming from. Maybe a big family, possibly a job where there's a lot of talking, possibly a lot of opinions at work. But that one I don't see negative. It looks like they're all chasing that wand with the lights on it, but they're not really communicating with each other. And then the Magician is saying you have the energy to create what you want. But I do think you have some big changes coming this year because you do have the Tower right after the Magician. So whatever changes you're working on, yeah, that's your Tower moment. Yeah, work is changing, but hang on to that Magician energy because you have the strength to create the life you want. No matter what changes happen at work, you can create the life you want. And the Tower moment is what you're going through right now. So you are ending the year, and you're going to be ending the year in a different place than what you started out with. Yeah, below the Five of Wands are the Five of Swords. 2 fives. Fives are all about change and conflict, sometimes chaos. If your job is a little chaotic right now, it's weighing on your mind. But the Five of Swords is showing that you're getting away from the mental battle, like you're stepping out of it. So just gonna throw this out there. If it's a situation at work where the company's changing and there's a lot of gossip, talk, a lot of negativity, a lot of bitching, complaining, try to pull yourself out of that, because don't get wrapped up in that negative work garbage. So this Five of Wands is saying he's taking his arrow, he's taking his mind, he's taking his thoughts, he's getting away from that struggle. He's moving his mindset away, and if coworkers come to him and they want to talk and bitch and complain, he's walking away from them, because why sit in that negative energy? It doesn't make any sense, you know. Push it out. Don't stay there. The Two of Swords is actually telling you that you're going to make a decision soon. Now she's shooting that arrow with a blindfold on, but she could take that blindfold off anytime. So this is saying don't blind yourself to what you know you need to do, or the decision or the direction you need to go, but trust your inner guidance. Yeah, they don't care. That's true, they don't care. How old are you, B? Oh, look at that. So once you make that decision and that foundation crumbles, that tower, you're actually going to go into a Chariot moment. This is all about making a decision. Oh, 40. Okay, a little bit older than you. I'm 45. This is actually about making a decision and going for it with passion, you know, with strength, with speed. So this is below the tower. So out of 6 cards, you have 3 major arcana. So I'm glad you found my channel today, because you're in a spiritual place. You have these major spiritual life lessons. The Chariot is about deciding what you want and going for it, making a choice for you based on what you want, what you're good at, what you love doing, and going for it with passion and quickness. Chariot's a pretty cool card to get at this point. Whatever's happening with your day job, you're going to be making a decision soon. But this is saying, by the way, this is you in the reading. The Virgo card is the Hermit, or the Hermit card is Virgo, because Virgos are good being alone, and Virgos are good loners. So this is actually saying and guiding you to actually get alone, seek your inner guidance, pray, meditate. When that tower moment happens, go internal, seek your higher self, your inner guidance, and from there you'll figure out what to do next. But this is actually you in the reading. This is the Virgo card. So you showed up in your own reading. Is there anything else that B needs to know? Just that there's a lot of movement coming, lots of changes. You're ending the year with big changes, but you're going to find a lot of peace in those changes. And you're the Magician. Yeah, it's showing that you're the Magician. And to go internal. 11, oh wow, what kind of job is it? Yeah, it'll be okay. 11 years is a good amount of time. It might not be a job, it might be something else. I gotta get some water. It might not be a job, it might be something else. It might be something else you're pursuing, something you're being called to. It might be a hobby, something you can monetize. Oh, you're traveling, well, that's fun. Oh, really? Oh, wow, okay. So you're looking for something different? Well, so you have the last card is a 3 of Wands. The Wands are all about work. The Wands are the fire energy. They symbolize our work. Look at this particular card. This 3 of Wands, it's almost like he's on a vacation, like he's on a boat or something. Or he's like he's in a home where he's got the river there. The 3 of Wands in this card is saying, you know, you're going to come together with people, you know, with work people. You're going to figure it out. But this looks like it's the same energy of that Hermit card. It's like a resting. It's like looking out at the river, knowing that everything you have is right there. You'll come together. You'll figure it out, the 3 of Wands. Because Wands are about coming together, you know, community, bringing things together, working with someone on a project. But I get the sense, whatever it is, it's like there's something that you can do, something you can monetize on your own. And you'll figure it out when you go internal with that Hermit mode. You'll have that 3 of Wands. Somebody will come into your life with an idea. You'll get a job offer. You'll start a business possibly. It's like open to those kind of things, coming together with other people. Maybe asking for help too, if you're not someone that was asking for help. This could be saying, you know, asking for help. But I think it's that you should be going internal, seeking your higher guidance, because you are the Magician and you can manifest the life of your dreams. These big changes are going to be good for you. I feel it. You have to come back and let me know how it turns out for you. Yeah, exactly. Go with the flow. Everything will be fine. You're right. Yeah, Virgos definitely overthink. Is there anything you work on? Is there a project, a hobby, anything you do that you can monetize? You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. I also go live on TikTok every night. It's Joey's Magic Tarot. I'm on TikTok live every night between 7 and 10 Central. Because if there's something you can monetize, look into that as well. You know, look into creating wealth independently. You're welcome. Hope that reading helped you out, B. Thanks for stopping by. It was great chatting with you and getting to know you a little bit. Oh, okay. Do you teach something? What do you do? Do you perform in some way? See, like I talked to so many Virgos. I did a reading with a Virgo earlier today. Virgos just get stuck in perfectionism. It's like once you can master the belief that done is better than perfect, and that no one is scrutinizing things the way you are, and no one is judging you to the standard you're judging yourself. Once the Virgo can let go of all that shit and just put themselves online, I purposely will post things and knowing that they're bad or wrong or that there's a typo somewhere, because I have a lot of Virgo in my natal birth chart. I have 3 Virgo placements and it drives me fucking crazy. That perfectionism, that fear of being embarrassed, of not being good enough. No, just put your stuff out there. The right people will find you. Plus, no one else is as obsessed with perfectionism as Virgo, so no one's thinking about it as much as you are. But the Virgo personality, they'll have so many good qualities and so many talents and so many things they can do, and they'll start the project, and then they'll kind of get hung up on one little part of the project, thinking that that one piece is the key to the whole thing. And they'll spend all their time focusing on that one piece when 99% of the project is done, and then they'll never do it because they're stuck in perfectionism. Start on TikTok if you have TikTok. That's an easier way to do it. It's easier to do than coming on here, actually, believe it or not. And it's much more, you'll get lots of engagement right away from people. And as long as you don't get banned on TikTok, get restricted. Basically on TikTok, if you mention any other app like YouTube, they restrict you. But as long as you don't say anything that gets you restricted on TikTok, whatever it is that you want to put out there, people will start finding you right away, and you'll get that encouragement right away. Hey, this is really cool. This is working for me. And then just go on there every day for an hour or two and just talk to people and get to know them. It's really wild. People will find your TikTok page, and then you can branch out to YouTube, which I find it's just easier to jump on TikTok. Once you get the 50 likes or whatever you need and you're able to go live, because there's lots of engagement on there. It'll get your juices going. It'll get you excited and have you connecting with people. Was that just a fly I saw behind me? Was that just a fucking fruit fly? I don't even know where they're coming from at this point and how to get rid of them. I'm actually preparing to go live on Facebook next. I'm going to start going live there because, hopefully connect with friends and people I know. I know, I am too, but you know what? I don't know. We're spied on anyway by America. Who cares? I know, I thought the same thing about the spies and all that. But, people pay you for readings, though. If you offer something that you could do live, people will send you money on Cash App and whatnot. I offer a lot of free readings to connect and practice and always, keep up to date with my readings and make sure I'm sharp with it. But, to be paid for something like this is really an incredible thing. It blows my mind. It makes me so happy and so excited. What is it, before you go, what is it that you do? What is it that you want to put on YouTube? Just to talk and get to know people? Or are you a comedian of some kind? They definitely do, yeah. TikTok can be strict, but for silly reasons. Like, they're strict in silly ways. I don't know. All this technology, I kind of give up on it. Well, when you start that channel, come back and let me know, and I'll make sure to subscribe to you. There are a lot of channels, and I think about that too. There's a lot of people that do tarot. There's a lot of people that do this and that. But last thing I'll mention to you is there's 8 billion people on the planet. I don't need 8 billion people to come to me and get a reading. I need, 30 people a week, possibly, to do 30 readings a week. You know, if I somehow do 10 online a night, that's $100. And then if I'm doing personal readings, 4 or 5 a day, even 3 or 4 a day, then I can make a living, or I'm making a living. So I break it down like that. I don't need 8 billion people to come to me for a reading. I need maybe, I don't know, a couple of hundred a month. And when I break it down like that, it's like, wait a second, that's pretty doable. Like 25 readings a week, I could do that. Anybody could do that. So that's what I'm believing and hoping for. If a weirdo like me can come on here and find success, I'm always fidgeting and touching things because I'm just a fidgety person. But it's really about it's about you, and it's about who you resonate with. You know, not everybody's going to resonate with me, and not everybody's going to like me. But there's people that do like me, that do resonate with me, that do like what I have to say. They do enjoy how I say it, like how I deliver it. There's only one you on the planet right now. And so no matter what you're putting yourself on here to do, you'll find people. You know, my motto and my affirmation is, what's meant for me and best for me will find me. What's meant for me and best for me will come to me. Exactly. Speaking of that, I got to run actually because I'm running a little bit behind. I'm going to try to do an hour on Facebook Live as well and get that going and connect with people there. And just keep growing the brand. Also, I'm on Instagram at Joey's Magic Tarot as well. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Joey's Magic Tarot. And I do lives on all 3 of them. You're welcome. Take care, B. Have a nice afternoon. Everybody that stayed here and watched me and watched the live after it was recorded, thank you so much. This is Joey from Joey's Magic Tarot. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a daily affirmation. And I will be on Facebook right now, live. And then I will be on TikTok later on. Take care, guys. Have a nice afternoon.